Guten Erev Shabbos.
Good Erev Shabbos, Rabbi.
Manishma, how's the preparations? Have started already?
Yep. Last Saturday night, after I put the tea lights away, I put up the ones for Shabbos.
Yes, me too. I also like to do something Motzei Shabbos in honor of Shabbos. There's a minhag when well, first of all, halachically, our talis we use I Shalom Aram Zelig, Guten Erev Shabbos. Manishma,
Shalom, Rabbi.
good to see you, Pele. I missed you. Wow. Okay, we'll see you soon, God willing, in real one-on-one. So, halachically, when we have our talis, we put on our talis on Shabbat. Usually, our righteous women are ironing our talis. There is like a line of the folding of the talit. So when we fold the talit, we have the first line, the first fold of the talit from the head part all the way to the end. Anyway, halachically, when we fold our talit on Shabbat, we actually cannot fold it right on the folds because this is considered to be a part of the activity of melabin, of taking care of like doing laundry things. So we have to fold the talit not exactly on the lines of the talit. When you fold it, you have to fold it. Either you don't fold it, you just leave it as it is, and you fold it Motzei Shabbos. Either you fold it not on the lines, not on the folds that are made by the iron. So in my early years, I wouldn't fold my talis at all. Later, I decided I'm going to fold it out of respect to the talit, that it shouldn't be just put unorganized on the table or on the cupboard or whenever. I fold it not according to the lines. I just fold it like, 50%. It is nice, it is neat, it is folded, but it's not folded on the lines of the iron. So when is the time to fold the talis properly? Motzei Shabbos. And the right time to do it is before Havdalah. Because, okay, I'll touch this point later. Before Havdalah, and better not after Havdalah. So before Havdalah, we actually take the talis. This is a talis which is specially designated for Shabbos. It's a Shabbos talis. Each one will have a special talit for Shabbat. And when we fold the talit Motzei Shabbat, Saturday night, we actually preparing the talit to put it on next Shabbos. So when I fold my talis Motzei Shabbos, I say Koved Shabbos Kodesh. I fold it and I have an intention, a kavana for next Shabbos in 7 more days. Like you, Ricky, are doing exactly the same thing with your candles, making some kind of a preparation Motzei Shabbat for next Shabbat, which is in honor of Shabbos. The question is very interesting. Why? Okay, what happens if the talis regularly every night of the week, if the talis is unfolded overnight, and you wake up in the morning for perhaps maybe you didn't have time to fold it whenever you davened the day of yesterday, and you get up in the morning, you want to put on your talis, it's unfold. What happens to the talis when it is left unfold overnight? What happened to the talit is the evil forces have some grasp on the unfolded talit, and when you get up in the morning, you want to take the talit and to put it on to make a bracha, you have to shake it. It's not a halachic. These matters are like Kabbalistic issues. Or halachically, you can just wrap it, make a bracha, and put it on. But you want to push away all the evil forces who were attached to themselves overnight to the talis, and so then you can definitely make a bracha and use the talit again in the morning. This does not apply to a talis katan, right? This little one that we put on our clothing, on our shirt or under our shirt, it doesn't matter. This is not considered to be a garment that the evil forces would have attachment to, just like we can get into the mikveh or into the bathroom with the small little talis which we put on our clothing, but with the big talit, we never get into the mikveh, to the room, to the mikveh room, to the inner room of the mikveh, or to the bathroom, unless you need to make to wash it, you make laundry, and the washing machine is in the shower. In the shower, there's a bathroom as well. So that's not this doesn't matter. That's okay, because you're using it to clean it. So it's a different purpose. But just getting into the bathroom with the talis, it's no good. This is a garment designated for prayer, and because halachically it's a garment designated to prayer, we would not get with this special garment to the bathroom, the washroom. So this is the preparation of that I do Motzei Shabbos in honor of Shabbos Kodesh. Today we want to talk about the public domain and the private domain. Public domain and private domain are two opposites. The Mishnah says in chapter 6 of the Masechet Shabbat. We have the Mishnah's book over here, right? The Mishnah, Trachteg Shabbos, chapter 6, Mishnah number 1, Aleph. It says, Bameh isha yotzah, ubameh eina yotzah. What is that garments or jewelries or accessories that a woman can wear and leave her home, which is the private domain, to the public domain when there is no eruv? The eruv is something that separates, that the eruv is something that include the public domain to the private domain. It is like a gathering. It's like a whole big line surrounding a certain public domain. Because it is surrounded by a fence, by a border, by a sign over the streets going out of the public domain, there's a border. We know here we can take things and move and metaltil things. Take a baby with a carrot. Take a siddur. Put my talis on my bag. So in the early days, not everywhere they had eruv, and if there was no eruv, then she would not be permitted to come out from the public domain, from the private domain to the public domain with the threads of wool, neither threads of another kind of garment, the pishtan, which is what is pishtan? I'm not sure how pishtan is called. It's the one you're not supposed to mix with wool. Similar pishtan. Anybody can help me with his name?
Linen?
Linen.
Linen.
Yeah, linen.
Yeah, very good. And not with a totefet, like a jewel that they used to wear over here, like a golden thing or nice, from here all the way up to behind the ears, and that like a beautiful fancy thing the women used to wear on Shabbos, like a jewelry. and nor with the sanbutin, like the nice threads are put from her hair, from her cover all the way down to make her look nice. She's not allowed to come out with these accessories to the public domain, and for sure not with a city of gold. Irsha Zahav. The city of gold is a huge, amazing jewel made of gold, also on the top of her head. Like Rabbi Akiva bought this special jewel to his wife. He was very poor and he was saving a penny to a penny until he was able to buy her that beautiful thing. The Irsha, like a thing of gold, and nor the ear nose the nose earrings, the noses rings, nor the ring that you can easily take out of her finger, and also with a needle that has no hole at the end of it. Why these things are not? We didn't allow our wives to come out of the private domain to the public domain when there's no eruv, because simply we are not supposed to walk 2 meters or 4 amot. I'm not sure what's the site in feet, the measure in feet. Maybe somebody can help me. What's the measure in feet, which is considered to be 4 amot, 2 meters? Because they can walk, if they have if she meets her friend in the street or in the public domain and they're walking together and she has this jewel on her head and her friend tells her, wow, what an amazing jewel you have on your head. And she says, yes, of course, my husband bought it to me, and she just picks it out, take it off and give it to her or show it to her, and then they're walking 4 amot in the public domain.
Excuse me, Rabbi, it's 6.56 feet.
I was waiting for that. Thank you very much. So we walk that, they walk together with that jewel in their hand. Boom. Schnitzel, it's a problem. They are transgressing a biblical transgression. It's forbidden by the Torah to travel something in your hand, to move something in your hand for amot in the public domain. So we restrict and we refrain our wives from carrying these types of things, which are easily put out from her head or from her jewel or from her shoulders, however she wears it. And if there's an eruv, for sure, everything is allowed. She can walk, you can walk with things in your hands, not a problem. But if there isn't any eruv, and regarding this thing of the public domain, I wanted to touch 2 points which are very, very interesting to talk about. Number one, in our brain, which is the dwelling place of our neshama, right? The neshama dwells in the brain. That's how it's brought in Kabbalistic teachings. Our spiritual existence is made out of 3 major things. The ruach, which we translated vaguely into English as a spirit, but it does not have to do anything with the real Hebrew determination of ruach. So the ruach, the nefesh, which is called in English, again, no connection to the Hebrew connotation. It's a nefesh, is a soul, ruach is a spirit, and neshama is a neshama. So there are more particulars to the neshama, to our spiritual being, but we're not going to touch that for now. 2 more parts in each Jewish neshama that has. And so the neshama, her dwelling place is in the brain. the nefesh, for example, the soul, so to speak, her dwelling place is in the heart. But if we talk about the neshama, which dwells, our brain is our private domain. And nobody can invade my brain. Nobody knows my thoughts. Nobody's able to catch me. I know what you're thinking. No way. So this is our private, personal domain. The public domain in this concept are the flooding thoughts that are coming, bothering us, trying to invade our holy temple. Our head, our brain, our thoughts is our holy temple. We should not allow any foreign, rude, harsh invaders in the face of a thoughts, ideas, worries, whatever you name it. We all know what it is when we face this flood of thoughts coming into troubling, confusing, fearing. I wish we could find an end for that already. But if we learn to think that my private domain cannot be invaded by my private domain should not and cannot be invaded by the thoughts from the public domain, I should put a border, a fence, a sign, something that will remind me, Aaron, or whoever it is, remember, you have to put a separation between your private holy domain to the public rough domain. Work on it. Fight it. Kick it out. Bad thoughts are not permissible. Not allowed in our school, as people would say. Bad thoughts, the source of the bad thoughts are the evil inclination, Yetzer Hara, the steal, the thief, the crooked, the Russia. How can I allow the Russia to invade my personal dwelling place of my holy neshama? I want to be holy. I want to be clear. I want to think positive. Put a border. We have to remind ourselves day and night. The Rebbe of Nachal have a beautiful idea, since it is impossible for two thoughts to dwell in 1 second, in one time in our thought. Whenever you have those bothering, troubling thoughts, just shift your thoughts to think about something else, about a trip, about a place, location, sceneries, about the what it is, the stapler, about the whatever it is, the phone, the whatever it is. Just think about something, the keys. I don't know. Just think about something else. Shift your thoughts and think about something else. Those thoughts would eventually disappear. And remember the very important concept, and it'll help us to understand the battle. Bad thoughts are Yetzer Hara. Good thoughts are Yetzer Tov. And this is a concept that follows through all our lives. Bad thoughts are generated by the Yetzer Hara, by the evil inclination, and good thoughts are generated from the good inclination, the Yetzer Tov. So you always wanna attach ourselves to the good Yetzer Hara, the good inclination. One more thing. I hope I'm not taking much of your time. How much time are we already on the class?
You have 2 more hours.
You've been on for 20 minutes. You're on 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, good. So this concept I love. I love to talk about it. I love it. Again, it's a different concept, a different thought. Let's erase everything we spoke until now. And it talks about my face. Since our face is something we walk with outside, right? Nobody ever forgot his face at home and left home without his face. So our face is explored, can be explored, could be explored to the public domain. Everybody can look at my face. When I'm out in the street, everybody can look at my face. That make myself a public domain. Right? Clear. Public domain, the Mishnah again talks about you cannot dig a hole, make a pit in the public domain and leave it uncovered. Because if a cow, an ox, somebody fall into that pit and get hurt, you have to pay. You made the hole, the pit, you digged it, you didn't cover it. According to the Jewish law, you have to pay the penalty, the worth, what's the damage that you caused. So since our face is a public domain, and as we said before, the public domain, you cannot dig a pit or a hole in your public domain. It is dangerous. Same thing, our face, since it's the public domain, you could not walk around with a long face. I think I spoke about it before. Long face is a unhappy guy, unhappy person. You walk around at your home, the siblings, the kids, the husband, the wife, they see you grumpy, bitter, even just unhappy. And you walk outside outside in the street, people look at you. Your face is a public domain. You cannot be a bore, Bereshus Rabbi. Bore is that expression of unhappiness on your face. Your face have to be lit up. Your face have to be shining to the world, because so many people are looking at you, and so many people, without you even knowing it, they get a chizuk from you, or the other. They look at you. They look highly at you, and boom, you have a long face. It makes them unhappy as well. You're causing someone else to be unhappy. Why? Not nice. Shine to the world. Smile to the world. Be a source of light that everybody who could see you would give a shmeichel, would give you a smile back. As you're not supposed to be a bore. Bore is a pit, is a hole. Bore, be a shus harabim, bore in the public domain. You cannot be that bore. You have to be or, light, in the Reshut HaRabim. Bor and or, the same letter, the same word, just you switch the aleph with a bet. Or is it aleph vav reish, light. Bor is bet vav reish, pit. So, blink of an eye, change your face, put a smile in your face, wear a smile. When you come out to the street, come out to see somebody of your family, your friends, wear a shmeichel. Wear a smile on your face. And this I would like to conclude over here, and to wish you good Shabbos again, and to thank you for coming again, and be able to get elevated together. Hopefully we'll see you very, very soon, whenever we can. And I wish you good Shabbos.
Good shot.